See if anybody pops in. Bada. Just gonna see if we can get some people in. Hi LK, how are you doing? Nepal app, hi, how are you doing? Adzi156, how are you doing, buddy? Won't wind up. Number one fan, hi Mr. Yorkshire, how are you doing? Number one fan. Who's number one fan? How's it going, guys? I've just had a couple of people saying to me that they hadn't done a live for a long time, so I just thought I'd come on now. Urban Legend, how are you doing? I haven't done this for ages. I don't even know how to work it all. It's taken me ages to set it all up. No, cool. So I don't even know how to put if there's a link anywhere. I don't even know how to put the link up if anyone wants to come up. So yeah, that's how it is. How are you doing, buddy? I'm all right, buddy. Thank you. Hello. So how's things today then with everybody? Everybody all right? Living the dream? I don't know. How do you do the? No, I can't press that. Twig, how you doing, buddy? I can't. Hello. Does anybody else know how to get the link for this? No, banners, audio avatars, no. Me love you long time. Oh, wait a minute, invite. Copy. That's it. Done it. Yeah, if anybody wants to jump on, I think that's it there. Hope everybody's all right anyway. Yeah. It's, hold on. That's a start, mate. Yeah, let's have a look. Invite guest, copy, then link. Yeah, I've seen it, buddy. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, invite to the stream. Yeah, I've seen it at the bottom there. It were hidden between all them other big things that are just sat there. Yeah. How's things going anyway? I'm sorry I couldn't come on last night. Urban Legend, I was knackered and I were up at 3 o'clock this morning as well, so you know what I mean? It were and it were just, you know what I mean? It were, hold on, just, yeah, it's crazy. I'm in Carlisle at the minute. Yeah, I'm in Carlisle. Living the dream. How many people are in? Does anybody know? It's okay. Yeah, I was quite gutted actually. You know what I mean? It seemed all right. I watched it as long as I could, and then my eyes just shut, and I couldn't. What they call it. I couldn't keep up anymore. 8. Oh, I am famous. I'm struggling for videos at minute. Me with this COVID thing and working 80, 90 hours a week. Need to get out soon. I'm struggling to get some places. Thinking about going over to Hull at weekend because I still haven't done that yet. Yeah, so done. Your group. Yeah, share it out if you can, guys. With a beer tonight. Called it shop. Got myself some tinnies. Let me invite. I don't know. Gmail. Oh, Messenger. That's it. Messenger. Are you still there, guys? Because I've come out of it and gone into Messenger now for some reason. Boom, boom, boom. Is that it? Into friends. I don't know how to do it. I just send. No. I don't know. I'm trying to close this tab. Yeah. Let me just see if I can do it. Hey, Rapid Man, how you doing, buddy? Copy to clipboard. Jam Fat. Nice one. How you doing, buddy? I don't know. I'm trying to share it out, but I can't do it on this. I haven't been on for so long. It must be at least, 10, 11 months since I've done a live stream. Yeah, so I'm up in Carlisle at the minute. I'm not far away from Flex, isn't it? Flex lives up this sort of, he lives a bit further down, doesn't he? But yeah, I'm not far away. He could have brought the box, couldn't he? Yeah, because I did, if no one knows, I did win a box of Twig and Flex last night, and that should be coming shortly. Primo lad. Got my sweater yesterday. Nice. Shared for you. Thanks, Adzi. Yeah, if anybody wants to come up, anybody, there's the link, and I'll see if I can get you up here. We'll see. We will see, won't we? Yeah. It's been a busy day today. Oh, God. I've done 854 kilometres. Oh, Urbex with Taffy. Hello, buddy. The link's in. I've just put the link in, buddy. And I did see that you'd seen. Here's one now. All right, buddy. Oh, Urbex with Taffy. Hello, buddy.
Yeah, mate. How's it going?
Whoa, we've got a feedback.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it off now.
Oh, is it your phone? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, give me a second.
Honestly, I haven't used this for ages, and to get used to it all again, it's quite difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, you can figure out how to use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've sort of there. Yeah.
How's things going anyway, buddy?
Yeah, I'm going good, buddy. Yeah, thanks. We've got another one here, Mr. Rapid Man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. Not too bad.
You right, Rapid Man?
All right, Urban Legend.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Legend, yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
I get
Urban
confused.
Legend.
I get confused.
Yeah. We're all Jamfart World on Flex's box last night at Yorkshire. Yeah, I won. I did a thing. Did Flex? He did a live a couple of days ago, and he drew it out at Hat last night, or his daughter did, and I won the box. So he's delivering it to me house
Yorkshire lad.
soon.
Yorkshire lad. See on your screen here.
There's what it was. You put in links. You put in, you did like super chat. You put the money in. Just send like 79 pence every time. What would it?
No, on your screen here. See how you can get different views. Press the different views.
Say again, pal.
Yeah. Press the different views on your screen to get the things more spread out.
Yeah.
They're all crunched together. That's the one.
That's better.
Yeah. We can see everyone now.
Yeah.
So where are you today?
All singing, all dancing now, aren't we? You know what I mean? I'm in Carlisle, buddy.
Cool. Looks like it's quite dry down there.
Like this. Yeah, it is. It is dry. Yeah. But all the way up here, it hasn't been dry.
It hasn't, no.
No, it's rained all the way up here.
You're right, Taffy. Welcome.
Jump on.
Yeah, so like I say, I did watch as much as I could of your live stream last night, but it was just like,
Yeah, no worries.
got a bit of a lag here for some reason.
That place you're saying in
Anybody know why I've
Stockport.
got a lag?
Remember that place you said you want to go to
Yeah.
in Stockport? I believe it's is semi-abandoned. It is closed down, but there's security in there, and you can rent some places out in there as well. So I don't know whether you could just talk to him and get in there. Like, I don't know. Try maybe.
Yeah, that's different. Is that one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think no one's done that one yet either.
I can't see the. No, I don't think so. What's that? What's good, Taffy? Not a lot, Jamfart. Yeah. Yeah, you guys were busy at weekend, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't weekend, was it? It was.
Once just the weekend. I thought the weekend was over, then got back. Yeah. Then Taffy came back up to Manchester to do this place that I told him. So he said, right, when they got there, met up. But before, I'll start again. Got to the meeting point, and I was the first one there because I was obviously the closest. And while I was there, I actually seen the security guard drive out of the place and lock the gate behind him and then drive off. Nice. So, yeah, that's always nice to know, isn't it? And by the time
definitely,
out, it was back in there.
Unless only bad thing you don't want is he's just gone in there and that to let his dog loose, and then he's left his dog in there and he's gone out to get some tea and that dog's running around.
Yeah, definitely not. Not the thing you want, that.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
So yeah, you've came on in a live chat quite a few times, so I thought when you're free link up, I thought I'll have to show my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Clocked another place today as well, not too far away from me again. So hopefully I'll have to check that one
Have you?
out. But yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. If you know what I mean. They are going to start knocking it down.
Yeah. It's like I was saying I've just run out of stuff. I've just got nothing. I've got one coming on at weekend, and it's a pub that we did ages ago. I did it with Taffy and that.
I've got loads, but just can't do it.
Yeah,
I've got
this
down
lockdown's killed me.
Are you in tier 2? Are you?
Yeah, tier 2. Yeah.
I think I'm in tier 3
Yeah,
still,
I am
Manchester.
We're tier 3.
Yeah.
You could be. Yeah. Hey, Rob Piker, how you doing? Survivor Girl, how you doing? Exploring Mike, how you doing? Richie Welllock, how you doing?
Yeah.
Links in there if you want to come up, Mr. Wellock.
Welcome in, everyone. I'd like to say as well. All friendly.
Yeah, welcome in. Yeah. Smash the thumbs up and all that.
Oh, that's what I've not done that. How naughty am I? I'm going to do it right now.
Oh, Mr. Bengal's in as well.
Turn the sound right down first.
What is it?
Me not hit the thumbs up on your channel yet on this video.
Cool. No, until early next week.
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh, Mr. John Bengal.
Already have. That way. Don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lad. Hello, Katie. How you doing?
Worth checking.
Yeah, if anybody wants to jump on, the link's there and we can talk about absolutely bollocks.
Hello, Katie. Got a few more in, yeah.
Oh, what's Adzi wanting? Katie, hello, love. What's all that about, you bloody charmer, you?
It's after something, isn't it?
He's obviously done something wrong.
I can't see him, so I hope it is Richie. It's just got a blank screen. There's something there. There's a square, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's me, mate.
I don't know where he is. Oh,
so
it's coming on strong. 2 decks in the mixer. He's winding his old internet up. BT box.
So what have you been up to then?
I don't know where he is.
And Yorkshire lad.
Yeah.
Nothing much. Saying nothing much. I think everyone knows what I've been up to, being out and about, and done a police station not too like I've just been speaking about. Yeah. That's quite good.
Sounds good. See if we can have another look around that, or
yeah. I know it's quite a lot in there. After watching the video back just today, started watching the video.
I want to go to that place where Richie got stuck, but I don't know if I'll fit in.
I don't know. It's quite big now, isn't it?
Do you know what? After the place which you went a while ago, and I was like, "How did you get in there?" I'm not actually going to say that you won't get in Stockport because
that's what I said to him. That Bible house he did with us, sort of thing.
Yeah.
When we were there, yeah.
I just couldn't. I can't imagine how you got through there, but you obviously did. So maybe you can get in the one up here. So I don't know. Let us know, and we'll take you around it.
Yeah.
Beautiful tour.
It's starting to pour. I think your video went a little bit then.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
definitely
if you
want to go and do that.
Yeah, well,
It's
let us
all
know
right.
when you want to do it.
I just want to be able to fit in the hole. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not bothered about getting the in bit's all right. It's making sure I can get out as well.
That was the big thing. I was like, as case I could probably crush myself through.
Hi, Woody. How you doing, Woody?
Yeah, Woody. Hello, Woody. From Dubai.
Well, obviously, if you're up here, there's plenty of other places we can look around anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah. Just keep
Did you
in touch,
notice
like-
that video I did called The Alarm School that's not far away from your house?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
there's
Woody.
obviously that,
From
there's
Dubai.
obviously that place, which is quite near around the corner, which I know you'd love to do, but
Am I lagging or is it everybody else lagging?
Seems all right.
Have you changed your name, Urban Lad?
Yeah,
You've been out on your boat.
back in the habit.
You've been out.
No,
on your
that's
boat.
my other channel, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, it's another channel that I'm just set up. I'm going to be doing just all my drone stuff, and I'm going to be doing my boat stuff when I get my boat into water. Yeah,
Cool.
Hello, David.
so it's going to be all that stuff on that.
I come up with mine. We can have races down the river.
Look at my logo there that my good lady made me. I just need writing putting in it now. Boats and drones.
You got the message up on your screen. Get your message up on the screen, and we can see the logo better.
David
Hello,
Clarkson.
David.
so for your boat, have you got like a list of places you wanna do for your other channel, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you've got a boat as well, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I've got a dinghy.
Get my what?
Yeah. Urban
Oh,
Lad's
you know.
got some sort of like timed laps on his for some reason.
Hmm.
I don't know how to make it bigger.
I can see
That's what my
that.
wife says.
Yeah, there it is, yeah. It's got it up now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I've got a right big lag on mine. For some reason,
Yeah.
it's lagging.
We kind of noticed that. Do you know how much of a lag?
Right. When I put my thumbs up, you put your thumbs up, then we can see the difference in that. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not too bad then. It's not too
no, it
bad.
seems like it's played up.
Yeah.
I think Rapid Man went fastest with his thumb though. Yeah, it's. I've turned. I was watching on another device, but I've turned it off. So it might be that. That's,
Yeah. Possibly.
it
So
was
you got
sucking-
many
sucking me-
places.
Sorry.
You got many places for your boat for this other channel then, or kind of? or don't you want to say really? Or
No, I've got a lot of sections of canal that I want to do. Just just to get used to boat, and I've got an explore off. Well, I've got there's like 4 explores where you can get to it by boat that are in off the canal. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that I'm gonna do them. But I'm gonna put the boat in the water in the canal at Selby where I live, and I'm gonna leave it in the water for a little bit, like a couple of weeks or something like that, and then I'm gonna get it going and used to it. Make sure engine's done. I'm getting engine serviced with them and that, and then I'm going to be taking it down then to see Secret Vault, and we're gonna go out to sea and do them forts and stuff like that. So
Have you got a big boat? Have you got a big boat now?
I've got it's a 14 foot. It's 14 foot.
Oh yeah, I thought you had a dinghy.
Fiberglass
Oh,
one.
I thought you had a dinghy still.
Oh, I've still got that as well. I need to sell that though. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. It's only a little boat, but it's all right. You know what I mean?
How big's your dinghy? How many people's that one for?
You see, he's after buying it now.
It's supposed to be a 4-man, but
See, mine's a 4-man, but it's a big 4-man. You'll probably get 6 on it.
yeah, that's my other boat.
Oh,
You
a
see it?
little story boat. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it's cathedral hull on it. Yeah, that should be stable.
it's got a big what they call it, 40 horsepower engine on back, so it should be quick as well.
That'll fly on a little 14-foot boat. Yeah.
I've actually been looking at another boat, the same boat, but a 17-foot one, and I hadn't told my missus yet, but I think she'll probably say, "Why don't you get the 14-foot one in the water before you go on and get another one?"
Have you got to
Tell you
get
what,
it? Have you got to
Tell you what,
get
if you open that up full down the canal will just empty.
Oh, no. 4 miles an hour up now. You only have to do 4 miles an hour.
They just part.
Have you actually been out in the fiberglass one at all? Or
No, not yet. No, I bought it, and it's at my mother-in-law's house, and I've got the light thing that goes on the roof. It's like a little mast that goes up with the lights that go out. That has snapped. So I've bought a new one of them. I need to replace that. I've got to make it seaworthy. I've got to put a fire extinguisher on it. I've got to do change all the lighting system on it. That's because it's got like a little cabin on front. So I'm going to change all that, and I'm going to paint the bottom of the boat blue under waterline. So. But I'm going to try and get a big sticker of mine to go on the side of each side, one for each side. So
That'd be cool, man. You can get the anti-foul and stuff quite cheap. If you're going to leave it in the water. For a little boat like that, it costs you about 15 quid for a tin of it.
Yeah,
that costs a fortune.
Yeah, I mean I've got quite a lot of stuff for it that my missus has got me for Christmas. You know what I mean? I've got well, the same as Secret Vault. I asked him what he'd got for his. The 2-way radio.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've got the same. Well, I don't. It was on my Christmas list, but I don't know if she's bought me it. She says just don't buy anything else. And then you know what I mean. Just wait till I'm not going on it till after Christmas anyway. So. But yeah, and I've been watching loads of YouTube videos on how to talk to Coast Guard and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And
I just had a thought. If I raid my shed, I've probably got a box of bits and bobs for you.
Oh yeah, nice, yeah.
Like them collapsible anchors and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, what the hell?
I've got some of them. What they call cleaners. I've got a few fenders and I've got a few anchors and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I got an anchor, a big anchor with the boat, but why is it echoing?
It is really echoey at the moment, isn't it?
It might have been me because I've just done something on this.
Yeah, I think it was.
It was like, hello, 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 hello.
Is that any
Yeah,
better?
I've got a load of boaty bits here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, have you still got your canoe on that then?
Yeah, I've got about 4 of them still.
Nice. That one that's on your picture there, I wouldn't even fit in one of them. Do you have to kneel down in that?
No, you just got to have very uncomfortable feet.
Nah, I won't. Yeah.
Has that noise stopped now? Yeah.
Yeah, seems to.
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah, it's weird settings on your finger. StreamYard.
Right, guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to dip off and go and get some food.
Yeah, I'm parked on this industrial estate. I haven't shut my curtains yet, and there's a big sign on the lamppost outside of me here that says, yeah, all right, buddy. Thanks for coming on, pal.
Right, mate, I'll catch you guys.
Bye.
Take it easy.
What did that sign say? I didn't hear you then. Yorkshire lad.
Quiet. It's all quiet in the road. Yeah. Cheers, buddy. The sign outside here, it says no parking, no for over 7.5 ton from what was it? 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. and then from midnight till so I'm allowed to park from 8 o'clock at night, you know, till like 7 o'clock in the morning, basically.
Overnight, yeah. That's not too bad then.
So that's why I've left my curtains open and my light on so people can see me as though like, oh, he's not sleeping there. He's going to drive off in a bit.
Yeah.
I have Brady's vlogs. How are you doing?
You're saying hello.
Hello.
Right.
Oh yeah. Hello.
This is weird, is this?
Yeah, you're a bit early, aren't you? So
It's
yeah,
weird.
that's why you got your lights up and open and that.
No, it's all right.
Have you travelled much?
Jump on here. There's a link again.
Have you travelled much today?
There's still a delay.
Is there?
Yeah.
You got no devices, have you?
I think he's frozen there. Is either frozen or just keeping really still?
It's good to stay still if it is that, isn't it? Nah, he must have been frozen.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You can hear him. He's still there. Oh, he's back.
Hey.
That's it with life.
I've come all the way from Wiz Beach. I've gone from Wiz Beach to Selby. Then I've gone from Selby to Manchester. Then from Manchester to me. I'm listening. I can hear you guys. You guys are frozen as well.
No,
Well,
I think we
I
were
don't know what it
listening
is.
to you.
Why is it doing this?
We heard you
That's
up
it,
to
you're
that
back
of
now.
Manchester, so
yeah, so you've been up north basically up today, yeah?
It says I'm having trouble with my internet connection.
I was thinking
So,
that because
I don't
you
know
did
why.
freeze for a long time before.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
been up north, and where do you go after Manchester?
Yeah. I've been to Manchester and then back to Selby. Then I've been to Howden and I'm on my way to Paisley.
Right. So when you came back from Manchester, did you go on the motorway or did you go on the other route up to Yorkshire?
Stop marking go. If I come out of this, will you stay there so I can enter it again?
Yeah, it'll still stay running. That's the best thing about StreamYard. You can jump off, then jump back on, and it'll still be there for you.
Right.
Refreshing himself, basically.
It could be a while when it gets back. So, guys, hello. I haven't really been looking at the actual. I've got to stop doing that. I need to actually start looking at comments and stuff. Yeah. Hello, Adzi. Hello, Abandoned Exploring Mike. Hello, Twig1 UK.
Hello to everyone.
So, we have got possibly going in that police station again, haven't we?
Possibly, yeah. It's been a long while since Urban Lad Yorkshire's done a live stream anyway. It's about time he's came back up.
I know, it's been a while. But
So, yeah, as soon as he came doing a live stream, I thought, yeah, getting on his channel. Got to. He's been on my channel enough times over the last few weeks and months. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to return a favour. Know what I mean? If anything that likes what's happened, we can take over his show for him and hopefully he can come back in.
We have taken over his show. We've hijacked him, chucked him out, and so the other day you tried getting on to doing a live stream just for YouTube alone. Did that work out all right for you?
Who, me? Yeah, it did. It works. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's fine. You just can't get other people up. That's the only thing about it, isn't it? So, because I give it a test at the same time, and it worked absolutely fine. You don't need so many subscribers to do it. You can just do it straight off. But you lose out on having other people, and I think that's the good thing, or the only, the big thing with StreamYard. It's bringing them other people in and together, and being the portal for that. So, yeah. So.
But yeah, where other people can donate and not donate in money, donate in chat and talk to people, and it's easier than just, like you say, reading the comments off the comment board there. Yeah, it looks like there's a few more people who came in. We've got Nigel. Welcome in, Nigel.
I think it's.
He's back. He's back with us.
Oh, welcome to our show, Ricky Welsh Show. I mean, Urban Lad Yorkshire show.
Yeah, we've let Urban Yorkshire back after hijacking it from him.
I should just leave you guys talking all night, shouldn't I?
No, it's your show. You got to come in. Know what I mean?
Well, we'll have to stop swearing. He's come back on now, so.
Yeah. I'll tuck myself back in.
Yeah. We do windmill.
Yeah. Been doing the elephant trick. Who's seen it?
No, we don't want to see that again. It was bad enough the first time.
Yeah. No worries.
I think it's a little bit better now, is the lagging.
Yeah, it seems like you're responding to us anyway.
Yeah, it hurts you straight away now. So I think that sorted out the problem. So what's that?
I've got a yellow light. Oh, green light now.
Oh, that's your
dongle.
Mobile. It's your mobile dongle. Cool.
Is that warm? Is it quite warm, that?
No,
No.
it's cold.
Put it right next to the window. That might be better. Right next to the window.
Yeah, it is windows here. Literally, the window. Look, can you see there? Look, that's the window open.
Yeah.
It's outside. Yeah.
It's my turn now to disappear in a minute.
That's
Whose
it.
turn?
He's gone.
Your turn. And he's gone.
And he's gone. So yeah, I've kind of almost had a bit of a break from doing Explorers. I've just got so much, and I mean enormous amounts of footage, which I'm just going through. Just don't have the time for kind of doing any more Explorers at the moment. In fact, if I did another Explorer at the moment, it'd just be put on a backlist. So, but I am hoping to get out soon and do some, but they probably won't come up for months. But yeah.
Yeah, I need to. I've got to go out this weekend anyway, because I just don't have anything. I've got this Saturday, and then that's it. Then I've got nothing. So,
well, come down to Manchester. There's certainly loads which we can just take you to. Ones which you haven't even done before. So
yeah, them at best ones, the ones I ain't done before.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind going back to other places and that, but I'd rather go to ones that I haven't done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Hey, Claire, how are you doing?
one thing I spoke to someone a long time about is they kind of started off very small and then they kind of got bigger, but some of their old videos no one looks at, so they've kind of gone to redoing their old videos because no one ever looks at them. So they've now that they're a lot bigger, they've kind of rehashed them and gone back to them, and they've done actually quite well. So actually, it's not too bad going back to an old video and doing a place you've done before. So
well, I'm actually thinking about, as it were, when they had records and they brought them out to CDs, they digitally remastered them. So I'm going to put the some of my old stuff on, and then put it as digitally remastered.
Why are the ones you did that old that they're on records?
Oh yeah, they're on record. Yeah, Laserdisc.
Yeah, my very first YouTube video on Laserdisc. Yeah. So but a lot. I've known quite a lot of people who've just gone back to redoing ones because no one looks at their old stuff, and they've just redone it in a new kind of light, and they've got quite a lot of hits just because that's the new one they brought out that week. So
yeah, I mean, I was even thinking about doing sort of like one with like the best of what I've done. You know what I mean? What I think is the best places I've done. You know what I mean? Just doing something like that.
Yeah. You know, the best of 2000 or 2020. Yeah. So yeah, I was possibly thinking of doing that. It'd probably only be a 5-minute one with lots of little clips type thing, but
yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Though, you know what I mean? It's like you know what I mean. I used to have, before this COVID, I used to have 30, 40 videos actually sat there waiting. You know what I mean? And I'm on my last one now, and it's quite scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've been doing YouTube, I've never ever missed a Saturday. There's been one out at 3 o'clock every Saturday. Well, sometimes it comes on at 12 o'clock Friday night, Saturday morning, because I forgot to change time on thingy. But every Saturday there's been one on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got, as I said, quite a lot. The more to that of doing ones which are kind of walks and stuff like that. But there is quite a bit of abandoned stuff in there as well. So it's more kind of walks in the countryside, but with a bit of a twist and a difference. So, and that's kind of what I've got quite a lot of which I need to edit some point. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like when I get my boat out in water, it's going to be so much better. You know what I mean? I'm going to have so much more different places to go to, and a different sort of way of looking at it. You know what I mean? And just doing. I'm going to put a lot of them on my other channel, but I just want it to be, something different. I mean, when Secret Vault's got his boat out and he's going out in sea down there and stuff, you know what I mean, at warships and that, it's like, you know what I mean, it's cool. But I went in my little dinghy, and because I'm a big person, you know what I mean, I didn't feel as though I would want to go in the sea on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for rivers and canals and that, we're perfect, you know what I mean? It's got I think it's a 3 horsepower engine with it and that, you know what I mean? Is it 3 or 4? I think it might be 4. No, I think it is 3. But yeah, it's a Yamaha Malta or something it's called. But the engine is perfect. Jesus. It's like first time it starts and everything. It's brilliant. Yeah, I love it.
So is it like kind of like old kind of ship type wrecky things which you were hoping to kind of do in it, or
anything that I need to get to by water so that I can do it, whereas it's like, you know what I mean, you're only going to get there by water, you know what I mean? It's like islands. I've got a couple of islands up in Scotland in the in the river at Scotland. There's one massive island that, you know what I mean, you can only get to it by boat, and if you've got a boat, I think, you know what I mean, it's going to be, I don't know. It's gonna like, just like people are, oh, he's on boat, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hardly have any watches on my videos anyway, so it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? But I just want to try and get there. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a live stream channel. I just want to be you know what I mean? But I will do lives when I'm on boat if I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally.
But people have said to me, "Oh, well, you haven't done a live for ages." I'm like, yeah. So if anybody wants to buy a 4-man dinghy with an outboard engine, and I bought all the wheels so you can drag it on side at canal, and that's got wheels on back with engine down and stuff. 500 quid if you want it. Cost me about 680 quid altogether with all stuff.
I think you missed out on your prime
belter. I don't really want to get rid of it, but if I have to, I have to, don't I? You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you were talking about it earlier, the urban legend, like his eyes lit up, and it was like a case of
Rapid Man.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think that would have been your prime person, but anyway, I don't know if he'd have any places to go in it, but there's you know, when we went to the grain fort.
I'm back.
When we went to the grain fort, there was quite a few places that there was like ships in the Solent. I kind of had a look up on it, and there's quite a few warships actually just in the Solent. It's one of them which is kind of quite hard because it's not just the boat; it's having that good knowledge of what you should go into and what you shouldn't. Because there's some which actually have some quite big explosives still on board.
Yeah.
Sounds
I know
crazy,
there's one somewhere near Malta, I think it is, and that's an old a warship, and you can only get to that by swimming over to it. But you can drive to Malta, can't you? You know what I mean? So what do? You put the boat on the trailer and you boot it down the road, don't you, and get to Malta?
A bit of a drive. Yeah, bit of a drive.
It is a bit of a drive. Yeah, it is a bit of a drive. Yeah.
If you're doing Europe next year, Urban Lad, would you be taking your boat with you?
It depends. I'd have to sort it out. I'd have to sort what locations I were doing for me to drag a boat all that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing planned at the moment, but maybe in the pipeline.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
There's that many really good ones just on like the European continent. I know we've got some really great explorers over here, but it's like that kind of that thing which is just out of reach. Kind of, yeah, I want to do them ones which most or not everyone goes to. So
yeah,
probably because you can't get to it, not got the right things.
You see, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about keeping that other boat as well as, and then when I go out on my boat, having a bit of rope and then towing that one behind me so I can drop an anchor further out in deeper water and going on little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for a little explore. Use that as an exploring craft.
Yeah.
To shores or whatever. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or emergency craft if things go really bad.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Well, it's always there then, isn't it? Definitely.
Oh, it is, yeah, it is. It's you know what I mean? I've got one not far away from where I live, and I've been wanting to do it for ages. And it's right on river. I'll tell you, it's a power station, yeah. But it's not the power station, it's the part where the coal used to come up the river on the barges. And when they used to come, and they used to, because we used to have boats when we were kids, and that, and you know, with his mum and that, like going down river and stuff like that. And what they do is these boats go into the this like channel, and then this frame comes down and picks up the boat, the massive like thing, lifts it completely out the water, takes over the top, and tips all coal into a big bunker.
Yeah. Is that still there, that thing?
It is still there, yeah.
I take it it's not working.
Hi, Abby. How are you doing? No, it's it's been what they call it, shut down for a number of years. One of my videos is the cooling towers getting blown up. There's 3 cooling towers left, and they are blowing them up in about 5 weeks. The other 3, yeah. So I'll be going back to do another video, because one of my videos I've got, it's done quite well actually on YouTube, but it's the video of the cooling towers getting blown up, and I had my drone in there. I had 2 cameras on it, one zoomed in and everything, and it was like perfect.
Yeah, I've seen that. Good video of yours. Good video of yours. That seen it.
Yeah, it's the music and everything. When me and Michelle went back, you see, after it had been knocked down and stuff, and Michelle's in car with her phone as we're driving past, and they've all gone, and the sound, all the smoke's gone and everything, and it was just brilliant video. That it does actually bring a tear to my eye, does that, because when we were there, it was quite because the change, Perry, because of the change of the skyline has completely changed from all them years, and it was just like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that video actually got taken down by YouTube.
What? Why?
Because of another YouTube channel. They put their video onto that TV Quest, and obviously they didn't want anybody to see my video, so they complained and copyrighted it. So I had it taken off for 2 months.
Yeah.
And because they couldn't prove anything, it came back on. Yeah. And this channel, I'm not going to mention no names, but the channel is what they call it. They've just got one of them has got a really big beef with me for some reason, and I just don't know what it is. I just wish that concentrate on his own life and leave other people to do what they want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, why pick on a channel that's only got 2,000 followers when he's got 19,000? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just leave it as it is.
Respect
You
to
know what I mean?
like Yorkshire for not mentioning the names, because a lot of people out there would just mention them, but respect to you for not doing that. You know what I mean? This is one of them shows that it's not just like
Yeah,
people
no,
off,
you know what I mean?
it's helping people and community. Yeah, that's what it is. Like a little community.
That's it. That's it. It's like the channel that the channel that I'm on about. They actually publicly shamed me, and that, you know what I mean. And it was just like, why? You know what I mean? Why? What have you? What have they gained from it? But anyway, actually, enough said, innit? Enough said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get off because I need to put the kiddie winks to bed. So I'll say adieu. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
And appreciate being on. Thanks so much. Thanks for everyone in the comments.
Yeah,
all right. Take care. Bye.
Nice speaking to you. Goodbye. You are the weakest link.
Cheers, buddy. Yeah.
No, it's a great guy.
Goodbye. He's a good guy, yeah. Well, when he came on to Fort and that, because I didn't know he was actually coming on, you see, you know what I mean? I mean, he was invited. But Twig, that's in the thing, I did actually invite Twig and Flex as well. But I'd sort of forgot about that I invited them. And then they were like, Twig's messaged me a few times and that saying, I thought we were coming to that Fort sort of thing, you know what I mean? And it were like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I'm sorry. So when I go back in the oh, there we go, Flex.
Speaking of the devil, turns up.
Yeah, and Twig.
You're right, Flex.
All right, guys, how are you doing, guys? David Clark, hello, Flex.
When I do a live stream, I invite quite a few people when I want quite a few, a few guests on that I've not got planned.
Yeah,
I invite quite a few up, and some of them can't make it, and some of them can. You know what I mean? So it's just one of them ones when you invited so many people to that place. Some people are going to turn up, and some can't make it, and some will forget or whatever. And obviously, you've invited so many people; it's hard for you to keep up track of what's what. But yeah, it would have been good to meet up with them as well.
I mean, Flex and Twig, they're gonna come in the summer next year, because I'm definitely going back in the summer. If you want to come, buddy, and we're gonna go and do it during the day. So we're not sleeping on it. We're gonna get on it in the morning, at whatever 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever time, and then we're gonna get off it at tea time when tide's gone out, and we can film it then with the tide in, so we can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly, I'm up for that, 100%.
Yeah, it will. What that is probably my favourite place for that. I love that.
Yeah, was a good night. That I enjoyed it myself. Really good.
Yeah.
So glad I turned up and you invited us. It was quite far away, but I enjoyed going down there. If you know what I mean. It's just you had a couple of people in the car, and that helped a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry about before. Where I have to do something.
You know what I mean. It's one of them places where obviously you have to have. I mean, you guys have come further than me, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's about the same in it, I think. But saying that, you went down there a day or two before and had a good night's hit, where we was like.
Let me just get back. I don't know. It took me a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the next day, on the way back, we had to stop for a few hours to get our heads down because we were all crashing out, falling asleep.
I'm just plugging my phone.
Yeah, no worries. It was a great day. I loved it, me. You know what I mean? Meeting up with everyone and stuff like that. Just cool. And next time you go there in the summer, I'm definitely coming. 100% up for it again.
Yeah.
Went to somewhere with Matt and Taffy over the weekend.
Yeah.
At Magistrates Court.
Yeah,
and
it should be good. It should be good.
Before with your sticker. Seen your sticker on there already.
Yeah, Flex has. Yeah. No. Yeah, me and Taffy went a long time ago, but we couldn't get in.
Yeah.
So
like,
you know what I mean. We didn't go in, but I mean, Taffy messaged me and said to me, "Look, you can get in there." You know what I mean? But I didn't know what bloody police were coming and stuff like that because.
Yeah, I was there that night. We was like you see, we was there that night, and I did not go in.
No. Hi, Vicky.
Me and I think it was Carl stayed outside, but one of them ones we regretted not going in in the end.
Didn't you?
No. So it was one of them ones, but done a video since then, and yeah, it's been quite good. Took them to a few locations that we knew.
But if they'd have got caught by what they call it, if they'd have got caught by police.
Yeah. It's only right across the road, know what I mean? So, and blue lights would have gone left, right, every 2 minutes.
Did you go to? You did the air raid shelter, didn't you?
Yeah, I took him down there as well. Like I say, I took him a few places. Took him there and took him to one in Bury as well, an air raid shelter in Bury. So once we done that, we got back out of there. It's like on an housing estate. We just dropped down the manhole like you do, and then pop up back up. Walked off. Next thing we see a police transit fly down, not like a minibus type.
Oh,
blue lights going. We thought, is that for us? It went, no, it's not for us. It's come far past that street. Next thing, brake lights turn on. Does a U-turn in the middle of the road, comes back up and then does a right where we were. So it was for us, but they missed the turnings.
Oh, did it come to you then?
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah.
Was it coming to you or was it going somewhere else?
Hey?
Was it coming to you or was it going somewhere else?
We thought it was going somewhere else because it actually went past the turning and then it slammed its brakes on when it knew it was past the turning. And then it's obviously, like I say, it went to where we was. And it was totally quiet there on the estate, so nothing was going on there. So we could see one neighbour sat on the settee watching TV or pretending to watch TV. So it could have been them. But the time I went there last time, before that, I think I took you down there as well. And there was a cannabis floating about the area. So it wasn't on that night recently, so they must have chopped it down or smoked it or something. But yeah, it was a crazy few nights, that. Yeah. Then they shot off Taffy and Secret Vault. A few days, I think it was a day or two later, Taffy's phoning me saying he's on the way back up. I was like, what? Then done him as well, met him again. But yeah, apart from that, I've done nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, you must have loads of videos getting ready to put up because it's like I need some videos, I need some footage,
Yeah, like you said, I've got quite a lot. But when I look back at what I've done, it's some of it you think that's not great now because it's bouncing and all that because it's before I had all the new equipment, when I first started out and stuff. But yeah, I've got to release it still, 100%. I've got to go through a hell of a lot and start releasing it. So if it's up to everyone's quality, how my videos are at the moment, I've got to just bear it in mind that it's the early days. Yeah. But like you say, I've got a shite load to do, and I'll have to just get
that's it. I mean, I want to see Megatron, mate.
Yeah, that's the Manchester one, isn't it? Urban Lad. That's the one in Manchester.
Sheffield.
Oh, Sheffield. And what's the one in Manchester called? Megatron. What's the other one called? Like Transformer names, aren't they?
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Wasn't that the truck that converted into a truck? The robot? I think it was, wasn't it? Optimus Prime.
Yeah. We've got a big lag on this, buddy. A big lag.
I think it's your internet. If something's wrong with your internet or something, it keeps doing it to you, didn't it?
It is. It says put it as close as you can to the look. It's yellow. Is the light?
Yeah, lighting up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs up test
I
again.
don't know how Flex is actually on here anyway, because he's supposed to be out buying some lovely things to put in my box. Oh, suits you, sir.
Right, thumbs up. See the lag again, yeah? Urban Lad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 seconds lag.
Oh, he says it's done. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's Steve from the BBC Centre. What's he doing, the divvy? He's a raver, honestly.
Back in a second.
So he's done. He's filled with box. What's she said? Gonna go shopping for some stuff tomorrow, Urban Lad. Oh, someone's taking the wee. It's me. Do you have a TV license? I hope so, buddy. I've just bought a 75-inch TV. When you buy a 75-inch TV, you have to buy a bigger license. Hi, Ray. How you doing, buddy? It's full, but need more. Just get a bigger box, buddy, and keep filling it. Can we come in and check? Can we come in and check? Come in where, buddy? You can come on here if you want. Yeah, jump on here with us if you want. There's the link if you want to come on. It's lagging like a don't know what, but yeah, come on if you want to. Come on. Hear me now.
So how did you win the box now then? Was it just like a raffle basically?
Yeah. Well, what it is I think you should do this as well, you know. But you're gonna have to wait till you've got your so you can get super chats and stuff. Unless you do it by PayPal. And what he did was he had what he did was like you can put anything from a penny. I put like 79 pences in. And the more times you put it in, is more names that goes into a hat. And then he gets his daughter to pick the name out of the hat. Well, I put one in because he said when people put a donation, so I donated $23.99 to him like that. And then he went, no, it's not like that. It's as many, it's more that you put in, but it can be a little amount. So I went, oh bugger. So I put another 11 79 pences in.
Yeah, so cut down the odds a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a motorbike there to raffle off as well, believe it or not. I've already thought of that. And I'll show it you, but it's in semi-urban legend colours. It's in the wrong colour at the moment because I'm, like you say, in orange at the moment, but this one's in the next colour. But I'll give you a little show.
Yeah.
Getting your motorbike working.
Oh wow, that's cool, is that?
Speaking of turning the green stripes into orange stripes, then raffling it off, you see.
Yeah,
no one able to.
Or you could do an awesome video on that.
I know, downstage tunnels or something like that. That'd be crazy. Big lights strapped on the front and just going for it, health level.
You could put it, yeah, you could make a backpack for it, couldn't you? Put a backpack on and then take it in there and then just whee. Oh, that was so cool, would that? Yeah, Vicky, you have to be in it to win it. That's deadly right, is that? You know what I mean? And I were in it and I won it.
That's the one. I'm just going to disappear a second again.
Yeah, so okay, but I know what it is. Yeah, know what it is. Yeah, so Flex, I'm proper excited, buddy, about this box. I like surprise. I don't like surprises actually. I like to know, you know what I mean, straight away. But it's going to be a good one. That it'll be a good live as well. Will that, you know what I mean? When you're like, today, Matthew, we're going to this house. We're going to look through the keyhole, and you can have a peep through keyhole. And I could be there in a what we call it, Borat thong, getting some Kajagogo. No, we won't be doing that. Even though I do like Kajagogo.
How's it going to bring it to you up, or is it posted to you?
No. Twig and Flex are delivering it. That was part of the thing. They're delivering it to you. Yeah. So that in a way they're quite glad that Jam didn't win it because he's over in America.
Tell you what, it'd be a long trip. That.
Yeah.
Make a good video though.
We're doing a Christmas Eve meetup as well.
Hey.
Well, there's a few of us, but we don't know where. We're just debating on where to meet. I've said Church Fenton, and a lot of people have said Upwood, but it's like, I mean, Church Fenton's only 10 minutes from my house, but Upwood's like an hour away. But it's like Flex is up in not far away from me in Lake District, I believe.
Yeah.
In the beautiful part of the world. Unless you're driving a truck, because it's crap to drive around.
Have you ever got your truck
and
stuck
Twig,
down
he lives in Lincoln.
Lane? Have you ever got a truck stuck down the country lane?
I got a van stuck. It wasn't me that were driving, actually. There were two of us. I used to work for a Toshiba, and I used to install televisions for a job. And we're in Wales, and the sat nav says, "Oh, go up this road." So we went up this road for miles and miles and miles, and track were getting thinner and thinner and thinner. And then there was just this barrier like that. Oh no way! So we had to reverse down miles and miles and miles, and then we what we call it, as we sort of like reversed into this guy's driveway, and it wasn't a driveway. It were like his front garden, and then front end of van slid round, so we were blocking the road. We had to get a tow truck out to move us out of the
way. Yeah, we had I was in a HIAB. I think it was 7.5 ton HIAB or something. I wasn't driving; someone else was, and we was in a country lane, and it was quite tight, like you say. You went down this hill, and at the bottom of the hill, there was a T-junction, and we needed to do a left. So he swung round to do a left. As he done that, he was taking it slow, and the actual drive wheels came off the ground, and we lost traction. And because he had the steering lock on full to get around the corner, we weren't high up the hill. We just stuck, and the wheels were spinning. We got stuck that way. We all had to get out and give it a big push. Crazy.
Yeah, it's it is crazy. You know what I mean? Fortunately, I haven't fallen asleep yet, that like people do. You know what I mean? But some people just fall asleep and then they like drift off road and they're in bushes and stuff. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy that, because that's happened a few times recently in the news as well, and they've actually been sent to prison through it, haven't they?
Oh yeah, I mean there were a guy on the M62 near Selby, the Selby rail disaster, and he actually he was driving a Land Rover and he was pulling a trailer. I can't remember if he had a car on the trailer, but and he fell asleep and he came off and he must have gone 500-600 yards along the banking and down onto the railway track. And when he rang up the police and he was saying, it's what they call it. There's a train coming, and there's nothing they could do about it. And the train just smashed into it and killed. I think there were 100 and don't take me to it, but I think there were about 150 people that died or something.
Yeah, I believe there was a car on the trailer at the time, and I think it was a
car on the trailer, yeah.
Yeah, a 4x4, I think it was, a Land Rover or something quite big.
Yeah, but he fell asleep, yeah.
My mate, video, dash cam video of someone falling asleep at the wheel in a car. They woke up just before they hit the barrier, swerved, and obviously they overreacted and then ended up hitting the barrier and just writing off. And you could see my mate pull up behind them and run out with these, I say, dodos, basically his electric cig, and starts talking a cig for rescue. It's funny.
Yeah.
But it can happen just to anyone.
It is crazy. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, it could do. Yeah, I mean, it's like with me and that. Obviously, everybody gets fatigued when they're driving and that. Obviously, I do it for a job, so I know when I'm starting to feel tired, I just pull over and have 15 minutes on bed, and then that does me fine. You know what I mean? I'm fine with that. But some of these guys are doing it, and they're just like, I've been speaking to drivers, and they've been driving for that long that they're hallucinating stuff on vehicles in front of them, and it's like, pull over, go to sleep, have a rest.
No, if you like doing a job and you are actually falling asleep like that, does your firm actually comment about it, moan at you or anything about if you have a 15 minutes kip here or there? Or are you allowed to do that for safety reasons?
Nobody can say to you, if you're feeling tired, nobody can say that you can't pull over and have a sleep. If you are tired, it's like with me, I've been at work since 3:30 this morning. You know what I mean? I'm having a bit of a lying morning, so that's all right. But when you've done that, what I get is I go for a drive for an hour and a half, yeah, and the hour and a half, and then I go into a zone and I'm like, I start to nod. So I pull over after an hour and a half and I have 15 minutes on bed. 15 minutes. I set my alarm, 15 minutes, and 15 minutes, I'm perfectly fine. Get up, carry on drinking my cup of tea and that. And it's like, I'm perfectly fine then. But it's an hour and a half, and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, it's bad.
So basically, they can't say nothing against you about hold it against you if you do that. No. Because, like you say, it's health and safety issues, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's probably some firms out there that would push you and say, right, we're docking your wage because you were driving at this time. But
it's crazy.
Obviously, they're dodgy firms, know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like they don't. They can't say anything about it because it is policed. You know what I mean? The voter people are like, you know what I mean? If you're tired, you have a break. That is it. You have to have your break. That's why breaks are there, because before people were just driving and driving and driving and driving. You know what I mean? And then that's why people were dying. But now they've got the breaks and they're there. It's the law. You have to have a break. You know what I mean? So.
What is the law? After so many hours, you've got to have so long, haven't you?
Yeah, after you can do it, whereas it basically, I'll say you the easy way, yeah. After 4.5 hours, I need to have a 45-minute break. Then I can drive for another 4.5 hours. Then I need a 45-minute break. Then I can I can drive for 1 more hour twice a week. So normally 4.5 hours break, 4.5 hours. That's it then. You know what I mean? Your time's done. But twice a week, I can do the 10 hours. You know what I mean?
So what happens if you like drive 3 hours and have like say 15 minutes kit, then travel again? Are you allowed to travel for another 3 hours or 4.5 hours or what? Or only up to, you know what I mean? You only have 15 minutes kit. How does that work?
No.
Can you just like jump on for 4.5 hours or what?
Yeah.
Good evening, fellas.
Yeah, no, what you do is you can drive for 3 hours, you can drive for 1 hour, and then you can have 15 minutes break. And then when you have finished the 4.5 hours drive period that you should have had, that's when you need to have your rest of your 40. So you need another half an hour. So you cannot do it where you can split your break up where you have 15 minutes and then your second break has to be half an hour. You used to be able to have 3 15-minute breaks. You can't do that anymore. Hi, Twig. How are you doing, buddy?
Not bad. How is everyone?
Not too bad. And welcome in. Like to see.
Cool,
hello.
buddy. Cool.
Yeah, thanks, Urban Land Yorkshire, for clearing that up, because quite a few people are not truck drivers like and wouldn't have a clue about all that. So it was quite interesting, I thought.
Yeah, the actual trucking tachograph laws are so difficult to understand, and they change them all the time. And to get the laws to be up to date, you need to be on it all the time on the Gov website, and just say, I mean, they don't change it that much, but they do change it, and you need to be on it, or your transport manager needs to be telling you as soon as they've changed something, because if they change it, and you do something wrong, you're knackered. You know what I mean?
You're liable, not the firm. You're liable, not the firm.
Yeah, it's down to the driver. Yeah.
How's things going with you, Twig? Not seen you for a while. What have you been up to?
Mate, just been busy at work mainly. That's about it, really. I've been sorting the Mitsubishi out. That's got its tyres and all the arches and stuff got out now. But apart from that, just work.
Cool.
Them tyres are amazing.
Oh, they're on it now. I've had to cut out 2 inches of my wheel arches, and all the inner arches I've had to cut out and re-weld.
A lot of work was just changing some tyres, that really, but
yeah, I should just put some smaller tyres.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely worth it. It'd go
Or
anywhere
bought a
once I
lift
finish.
kit for it.
I've got one coming. I've bit the bullet and bought one. I should maybe bought that before I bought the pissing tyres though.
Yeah.
But I've bought a 40mm lift kit as well, so it's going up 2 inches as well.
Going up 2 inches as well. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck in fuck all. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Whatever I point it to, I want to be driving back out the
No,
other side.
exactly.
Are you putting a cage in it as well? Or?
Are you going to be doing some videos doing that? What they're doing over in America, that mud bogging? Are you going to be doing that?
I'm gonna go do a few, but with me and Flex want to go take it up a few hills and that round his way, because obviously that's all you get round his way. So we're gonna sort of point to the top of an hill and see how well we can get to it.
Are you going to throw a roll cage in it or what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put an external one on it, so then if I do roll it, I can just roll it back over and carry on. Yeah, because if you put
the shell itself.
Yeah, if you put one inside, if you roll it, you're still going to smash your windows and stuff, aren't you? So if
Yeah.
I go outside.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
There's a certain name for that shell as well, isn't there?
Over.
Say that again.
There's a certain name for that shell. I forgot the name of it.
Exoskeleton, innit, or something?
Yeah, exoskeleton. That's it. Yeah, exosuit roll cage thing. Yeah.
I'm just going to make my own because I can't buy a note for it because no one makes out for it off road. So I've got to make it all my Piston 10.
You'd a dab hand at welding and all that, though, aren't you?
To be fair, not being big-headed, but there's no I can't do fabricating, welding, mechanics. Out really.
Oh, I've got a challenge for you then.
Go on then.
My car.
Wow, what's up with your car?
That will that'll test your welding.
That's no. I've got a mate trying it at the minute. He come in and took his door steps out of it, and once you took the plastic door steps out of it, there's no metal door steps, so that one needs welding as well.
Yeah. If you're up for it, one day we'll meet up and I'll show you. Might even send you a video on WhatsApp or private, whatever message, and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of my car and whether it's worth doing.
I'll send you my number on Instagram and then send me a video through WhatsApp.
Yeah, no worries. Like you probably know, it's a Vauxhall Noble with a 2-litre red top engine I've got to go in it.
Oh, well, it's worth welding then, isn't it? All day long.
It is a genuine SR as well.
Is it?
Like I say, the engine bay needs sorting out before I put the engine in, but I can't do the welding. I've got the welder there, I've got the gas there, I've got all the stuff, but just lacking the skill.
It's easy. I bet within two days I could teach you how to weld your car.
I'll sort it out as well if you want. If not, I mean, for doing it.
I taught my 16-year-old daughter how to weld, and my bench, all my stuff on in my shed now, that's what she made.
That's cool, yeah.
Took me about 3 days, and she was down to a T. All I was doing was chopping the steel, and she was welding it. It saved me a hell of a job.
What welding do you do?
I can do brazing, stick welding, MIG welding. I'm shit with a fucking TIG welder. I can't hold the gun and the wire and my joint at the same time, so it screws me up.
Yeah.
What welding's that? You broke up when you said that last one.
I can do. I've done MIG welding before. Over.
Yeah, MIG welding's easy. MIG welding. TIG welding, where you have like your TIG gun and you've got a trigger under your foot and then you've got your filler wire. I can't do that one. I ain't got the patience.
Yeah, TIG welding. We had that time, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm alright. My brother-in-law is a welder by trade, so out that I can't do, he can do so.
Yeah. Flex, I suppose Flex, he said you can get quite a few parts for the Novas still.
Oh, you get every panel that is going, I think.
Yeah. That's cool.
Which Nova have you got?
The 1991 SR 1400.
That was my first car. That.
Give me a minute. I'll go and get a picture of what it used to look like.
Yeah.
Used to look like. That's always a
But
bad sign.
bring us a picture of what it looks like now.
I know, that's always a bad thing when someone says, I'll bring you a picture of what it used to look like.
What's the reg? Fleck just put, what's the reg?
He said 91, didn't he? Or 92? Can't remember.
91, yeah.
If you get yours on here, Flex, you can ask him. Flex had one the same with a red top in as well.
Yeah, I found it.
I'm like a burnt orange colour, mine.
Don't do petrol burners in this registration, please.
Oh, it looks quite tidy in that picture.
Oh, that's nice, that. Tidy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show us what it looks like now.
It'll bring out a pile of rust.
I'll see if I've got it on my phone now. I think I took a picture of it the other week.
Brings out a picture of a wheel nut. This is what's left of it. Typical box.
Flex.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. It's a
Yes.
microphone muted.
Hear me now.
At least I've got better lighting this time.
There is a bit of lag on it. So if everybody says over after they spoke, it'll be like we're on some sort of vessel and that we're in a time-lapse mode. Over.
Okay,
I can't see
over.
the comments. Oh, God.
Well, it's no good if we're the only two who
How
do
do
the
you
fucker,
flex?
is it?
What?
Over.
It is proper laggy, this. It's really, really bad.
No, I've got rid of the picture.
But what you've got to do, Flex, is when you finish talking, say over.
Over.
Well, that couldn't have been that laggy because you said that more or less straight after.
That is cool.
No, I've not got no pictures of it at the moment. I'm sorry. Over.
No.
10.
But it's still got them set of alloys and stuff, and the interior's spotless.
Oh, we need to see it now.
I didn't see
I know,
the picture.
Over.
Oh, didn't you see the picture, Flex? I'll just get it back up for you.
I was trying to see if it was my old one.
Make him go bigger, Yorkshire,
Oh.
so you can see his picture.
Hold on. How do I do it?
Just click on him, don't you? I'm not too sure. I don't know how to work this.
Yeah, see the pictures of all of us at the bottom? You got like different pictures of us.
Oh, they
the one.
got.
Yeah.
Oh, it's black. No, but mine was a 1991 1.4 SR with a red top in. That's got Speedline Alessio 2s on. Very nice.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? That didn't have the red top in. I put a 8 valve in it at first. Then I bought a Calibra red top to go in it, and never got around to putting the red top one in because it needed a bit welded. No, it needs sorting out. Like I say, it's not seam welded or nothing. So
you put the engine in?
No, I haven't.
Thank God.
I put the 8 valve 2 litre in.
What gearbox?
The Calibra one.
F20.
Yeah, it's only 110 brake or 115 brake at the time, the 1.8. So the 8 valve version was only 115 brake or something like that, the Calibra.
Yeah.
So that weren't too bad.
So what gearbox are you putting on the red top?
Up in the Calibra one, out of the Calibra with the red top engine, what's matched together.
Right. So it's the red top gearbox and like an F20.
I think it's an F20, yeah.
Right, good.
It's the original one with the engine.
and drive shafts and stuff.
Pardon?
Have you got all the drive shafts and the hubs and stuff milled out yet?
No.
Right.
My
so
drive shaft snapped.
You need the drive shafts milled into the hubs to make them fit for a start off. You need to seat weld it, and you'll need a strengthening kit because it'll rip it to pieces.
Yeah, I believe so. That's why I did not just throw it straight in once I got rid of the 8-valve engine, if you know what I mean. When I took it out, I seen it needed welding, and I knew it needed seam welding as well. So
have you got all the engine mount and gearbox conversion kit, like the mounts and stuff? No.
got nothing. The only when I've done the 8-valve engine kit, 8-valve version of it, I used the original engine mounts, and on the driver's side, I just dropped it down a little bit. That's all I done. To just level the engine off. But it was riding like
the original engine mounts will be absolutely fine up until the 1.8. Then anywhere after that, because they're a completely different layout, you'll need the conversion mounts especially for the gearbox mounts. Because the amount of torque going through it, will torque steer, but the amount of torque going through it, it'll rip it to pieces if it's not seam welded.
It did snap one, well, not on this one, but on one of my other 2 litre Novas it did actually snap one of the bolts that hold the gearbox in, and that's on the rear. That was on the rear one on the firewall.
I'm gonna
and
find
it wasn't damaged no gearbox or nothing, but yeah.
Don't get it stitch welded, whatever you do, it's not strong enough.
No, it needs to be done proper, and that's why I said that'll test twig it there.
That's now. I've built camper vans and 3-dub Beetles and all sorts. I've welded up.
Out of rust dust.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll be amazed what I've welded. I was amazed what I've welded.
I was amazed when you made me a grapple hook.
Hopefully, there's one. Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
For a magnification.
Bloody picture.
You need that. You need that grapple hook, and you need to make a rope ladder underneath it, so that you can throw it up onto the Duke of Wellington or whatever ship in North Wales. Throw that up onto the bar, climb up the ladder. You're on it, then, buddy. That's how someone's done it before.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, there's only one person ever done it. Yeah.
Jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, where is that picture?
Or when them jetpacks on the with like a what you sit on in water water jet.
There, that was mine.
Urban lad, can you just get him up on the big screen for us, please?
The camera's not very good.
Yeah. 1 second. Hold on. Let me just click on his dots and then solo layout. Hey, I'm in with this. When it decides to come along, there he is.
Yeah, red top. You've got the roll bar there as well put on, haven't you?
Yeah, Sparko one. I would strongly suggest it. That was one of my Novas. That was another one.
No, yeah, but when you put the crossbars, cross stretch across the top, what do you do about the intake? Because on the 16 valve, they done a conversion kit, didn't they, where it bent the air to the left, and
on
then
the top.
Yeah.
Well, basically, what I did, there's 2 or 3 ways you can do it. So you take the SFI box off. That's the one you're meaning. It's like a big air box that says SFI on it. You take them off because you can't fit them in for the firewall anyway. You have to take them out unless you cut the firewall out. So get rid of that. Just sell it. You don't need it. And get off a Vectra B. Get the top hat off that, and then you can use them for the air, like for the intake, or you can buy the conversion kits. And you just need like a 20mm adapter plate that goes on and allows you to fit the top hat off a Vectra B. Ecotech, so the 20XE motor from one of them. So, oh no, I'm going to be an XEV. Yeah, 20XEV motor off one of them. I haven't got a very good picture of mine. You can't really tell.
I did.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to use the SFI box.
No, I know that. I did try and phone Courtney.
Courtney
Courtney
Sport.
Sport? Courtney Sport.
Believe it or not, that's who built mine originally. Courtney Sport. It was 185 horsepower.
I asked them for the kit. No, whether they've got any conversion kits for the 2 litre 16 valving. Yeah, you know the answer there. Just shaking your head.
They stopped doing it a long time ago. You can still buy them if you find them on if people are selling them, but they stopped doing them about maybe 10 years ago.
I did ask them nicely whether they could give us the engineers that had the prints for them so I could get them made up, or they went no again. Yeah, because it's theirs. Not what I mean. They don't want to. But obviously, why don't they sell it then if people want it still?
No one's doing it anymore. There's no Novas left.
It's
the
sale
same
and demand, isn't
with
it?
Corsas. Corsa Bs are exactly the same setup. Minus a couple of engine mounts and stuff, but it's exactly the same layout and your methods of fitting the engine gearbox.
Yeah.
Because you can't fit an SFI box in, go to a Vectra B, which is the easiest way of doing it, to be quite fair. You just need an adapter plate. You'll find one of them on eBay quite cheap. Loads of people will be selling them. I'll have a quick look and see if I can find it. But there is a few things. If you can't buy them already done, there is a few things you need to get milled and made yourself, or you're just going to be pissing in the wind. It just won't work. I know that because we built about 6 of them back when I was younger, and they're easy enough done if you've got everything there. It's better to buy everything together. Even better if you buy a full car like a Calibra Mark II or a Cavalier or something like that, and then just modify it all.
But the first one I ever done, yeah, you wouldn't have gotten it yourself by the sound of it. Basically, I bought a car from an insurance yard, a Vauxhall Nova, 1.2 Merit, a G-Reg, 50 quid. He went, oh, can you get the guy who's selling? I said, I'll give you 50 quid for that. He's been here for a while. I said, I can get more than that for the engine. I said, all right, then I'll take the engine out, give you 50 quid for the car. So, ripped the engine out in the insurance yard. He had the engine, I had the car for 50 quid. I bought a Astra GTE, 8 valve, same place, and just took the engine out of there, basically. And took all the parts in the wiring loom and just boned the car and took what I needed, brakes and stuff. I stuck the engine in the car, and like you say, the engine mounts weren't quite lined up and stuff like that. The back engine mount wasn't supported very well. I had a diamond jack between the firewall and the air intake to support it. Yeah. Just bear with me, it gets worse.
Right.
Yeah. I went to a scrapyard and they said, we've got some drive shafts here, so I bought some drive shafts. I said, I'm looking 2 litre, went, oh, I've got 1.8. No, when I came in with these, it was rapid. So they cut down and, bodged and whatever. So got them, swapped it for me Astra front pump off, basically. Put them on. It was crazy. I had 1.2 brakes on at the time. So once it got it up and running, managed to get it up and running, put an air filter on, one of these like K&N air filters.
Jesus Christ.
And it went behind the driver's side headlight and it shorted out a few times sometimes and it caught the film on fire. Yeah. Yeah.
I hate when people put air filters behind air lights, the headlights that don't need that amount of air. You've got to think, right? A car needs a certain amount of air per fuel ratio. And if you're sticking an air filter where it's in direct air, it's like sticking your head out of a car window when you're driving. You can't breathe. It's exactly the same for a car. And it pisses me off because, get more air. It isn't. it's struggling for that air because it can't take it in. And I'm pretty sure Twig will agree with this.
I don't know, because all I've done on my Almera is put bigger injectors in it, then put a forced ram air feed in the front bumper. So mine's getting rammed in, but then mine does overfuel its tits off anyway. So
Ram
mine's
air
got
feed
more
is fine.
fuel than air.
Ram
It
air
only
feed-
went there because the original plastic airbox wouldn't fit behind the headlight.
No.
So I used one. Pardon me. So I used a KM one. And it's like I say, it shot it out. So that's at least a
That's an
miracle.
SFI box.
Yeah.
That's an SFI box.
Can you send me a link to that? What I need on Instagram or something, please?
I'm trying to find it, and there isn't.
Help you. You've done enough damage. Not all.
There isn't anything, to be honest.
No.
They are one of the they are getting so rare now. Which red top have you got?
Right, I know this for a fact. There's a few of them, different types. There's a black top, dizzy
No.
cap, black
No.
dizzy cap or something.
No.
No, someone told me there's different ones. Even
No.
though the red tops, they're slightly different.
No.
Technician.
No, right. I'll talk you through them. Right, you've got a 20 XE, which was the early 80s one in the Mark II Astra GTE. So before it had basically the C, and the C is the catalytic converter, so minus the C. Then you had the C20 XE, which was after that when it came into, I think it was 90. Was it 1990 or 91 that came into effect?
91.
That was it. So that year came onto the C20 XE and they lost power. So they went down from 160 to 154 or something like that, apparently, at the wheels. Somewhere around about that, or was it the flywheel? I can't remember. Then you've got the 20 XE Super Boss, which was basically designed for racing. That was it. And you've got the Coscast. So you've got the C20 XE with the Coscast head that was poured into the mold rather than pumped. It was made different. It's made with, produced by Coscast. And they were put mainly in the Cavalier GSI 2000s.
Which I had.
In the early 90s, which I think you had one, didn't you?
Yes.
So the one to get, if you can, you'll never get a Super Boss because I don't think there's any left. You'll struggle to get a 20 XE. And the best one to get is a Coscast, if you can get one. There's a certain way to find out if it's a Coscast or not, but I'm not going to tell you.
When you see the engine and you're trying to light up like Christmas trees, I know it's a Coscast then.
What? No. There is a mark on the Bellhausen that tells the difference. That tells you the difference.
That's what I mean. When you see it, your eyes will light up like a Christmas tree, and that'll tell me.
If you know what you're looking for, you can tell the difference. This is basically what you need. I don't know if you can see
that just looks like a light screen. Like turn your darkness down on your screen a bit.
Not the best. Like basically, that's the throttle body that you need that would go on it. 41 quid. It's not too bad. And that's about the only one on eBay. To be quite honest.
Please don't buy that. Can you send me the link, please?
Yeah. That's been modified to fit a Corsa.
Just give me a second and I'll try and find the ad for the engine for the car. Got that there.
If it's a Coscast, you're laughing.
Oh,
I might not know a lot of things about cars, but if there's one thing I know about, it's red tops. Weirdly enough, I spent all of my youth playing with them and stripping them to bits and building them. Quite weird, I know. Super Boss ones were mental, 180.
I know loads about my car. It's
180
black.
horsepower standard. Bloody mental.
I got all my arches and stuff cut out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It looks, yeah. I took.
Does it drive?
Yeah, it don't rub now whatsoever, mate. Nothing rubs. I can give it full lock.
You can't
But-
turn it over.
I can. But the only
Right,
thing
you-
is, how much I've had to lose, mate, is unreal. Fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna take my phone and go outside. I'll fucking
Did you
show
video it?
Yeah, I videoed it, mate. Yeah. Right, where's my fucking torches now?
You're right, I'm back again. There it is, the advert. I'll try and find it.
I can't believe that he's got them massive tires on that thing. You're gonna hear, you'd be like that road noise is gonna be amazing from them tires.
Oh, it's fucking awful. Awful.
They're gonna get stuck anywhere though.
Over.
The fastest I've been is 40 mile an hour and it's fucking awful. Oh,
Over.
even my edge unit's not loud enough, mate.
Jesus.
There it is. Urban Lad, can you just click it on again for us?
Take a look, there's
you
my
got-
arches on.
It looks professional though.
On yours, buddy. Yeah. I
Yeah,
can,
please.
I can.
Well, now they don't stick out, look, so it's road legal.
Oh bloody
Yeah,
hell.
right, there's it.
Oh,
It's
hold
not
on.
on there.
Wait a minute. It's just. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Flex.
yeah, I'm reading that ad. I'm reading the ad.
Flex.
Yeah, I'm reading it. Keep it
Flex, are
still.
you reading it?
Keep
Yeah,
it still.
keep it still.
Keep it still.
Keep it still, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, you bought
Yeah,
the
I've
full
had that.
car,
Yeah, 300 quid.
right?
And-
What did you do with the rest of the car? Where's the car?
Fell out. And I'm just going to cover the name up because it's not my name.
So you bought the full car. Where's the car?
Car's gone. That was in 2005 I bought the car.
Oh, you're joking. Well, and you haven't done it now. You haven't done it since 2005.
No,
Right.
like I say,
as I say-
that's been sat for a while. I've had that car off the road for the.
Can I
Over
ask a
10
question?
years.
What did you keep off the car?
All that bumper's
Let's
gone,
look at
look.
these wheels that Twig stood outside.
Bloody
Go on.
hell.
I've had to take all this bit of the bumper's gone, look. The bumper should be down here. It's not. It's all gone.
Get him up
Yeah,
on
that
the,
was cool.
on the
that
big
Twig.
screen, Urban Lad.
I've had to chop out all up there.
Oh
all
my
in there,
God.
look. It's all been chopped
Don't them
out.
arches have to be wider than that?
That's what he's
No.
done, yeah.
As long as the tyres don't stick out as you stand above it, it's road legal. So that's road legal. And then my back ones
Oh, yeah.
all stuck round.
Oh.
Look, trimmed it round the door, look. So it's all nice and neat. But I've had to chop out a load of that as well. All up there. So none of it all looks not.
Looks awesome.
And I've got
I hope you've
got
got, a
40
good
mil.
garden, Urban Lad. I hope you've got a nice garden because we're going to test it out.
Got a what?
We're going to test it out in your garden.
You won't get into my garden, but it's got
Oh, you want a bed?
Fort Knox wall around it.
Oh, hey, we'll knock it down. It's fine.
That's what I've had to rip off the corner of the bumpers, look. 2 of them. to
Bloody
make
hell.
them fit. What's good?
If there's a H-Reg Calibra, that makes any more sense to you.
Yeah, 1990s,
Crazy.
91.
It's like that. You guys are on about all this stuff. It's like, you know what I mean?
Well, did you keep anything? What did you keep off the car before you got rid of it?
It was cloth interior, but a leather trim.
Wow.
I put the interior in my ex's house, but she's moved now. I don't know whether it's still there or not.
Oh, did you keep any of the running gear for the conversion? Did you keep anything for the conversion?
No.
Oh. Has the gearbox? Did you keep the drive shafts and the hubs and stuff?
I kept the gearbox and all that, and the engine.
What about the shafts?
I don't think so. No.
It is going to be so hard to find more of them shafts.
Well,
and the hubs. The hubs that are on your car will not fit. They will not. They will not fit. You need the shafts. 22 spline shafts, I think they are. If I think right.
I think I've got a set of them actually. 22 shaft splines.
Yeah, but the thicker, they're a lot faster.
Yeah, they are thicker than the other side, the normal, than the Nova side.
You're still going to need the hubs.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's on there because they have been upgraded, the brakes already. So I don't know what hubs have been put on.
You have to take them off anyway because you're going to have a look at it and see what hubs are on it and everything else.
As he shafted himself, literally.
Well,
No, because what I've done, the first kit I've had, first Nova I made up, I actually fitted, and I took everything off that and transferred it onto this one. And then once I took that off, swapped the engine, and the drive shaft snapped. So I just bought this next car to do all the work on. So we've got all the running gear there, but it's slightly, you know what I mean? I don't know, it worked, but I don't know how. If someone like you looked at it, you'd probably make head and tail of say, yeah, that's junk, or yeah, that's okay, or what's what, I don't know.
Well, could easily have a look if you send some pictures. I'll send you my number on WhatsApp. You can video call us or something. And
yeah.
I don't know anything about welding, so we can look at the welding. I can't weld. Anything else on red top wise, I'm absolutely fine. But there's two important things you're going to need. Obviously, the hubs, because the Cottney Sport used to do a conversion kit, and what you'd have to do is get the hubs from an Astra or a Cavalier, and then milled into Corsa hubs. If that makes sense. So
yeah,
the spines, if you know what I mean. You're going to need them, and on top of the gearbox, there's a little white. I'm going to call it a transponder unit. I don't know the actual name of it, and it goes in the top of the gearbox, and it goes from a cable to your speedo, and that basically tells you how fast you're going. They are the hardest things to find on this planet, and if you haven't got one, then good luck. So if you've got that, then good. I know that because they snap so easily, it's unreal. The amount of conversions I've seen, and you'll drive them like, hang on, your speedo isn't working. I can't get it to work. Well, did you leave the transponder in the box? What's that? You're like, oh God. And then you know what's wrong with it. So you go to a scrapyard, but the problem is now we're in 2020. And in scrapyards, there is no Corsas, Cavaliers, Calibras, nothing. You're very lucky to find.
I beg to differ.
Apart from some of them.
I know where there's a scrapyard not far from me, and they've got all that sort of shit in, like stuff that you wouldn't even think of. I've got
an idea for a video. I've got a belter idea for a video.
Mark 2 Cavaliers they've got in there, mate. Mark 3, Mark 4 Escorts they've still got in there.
Right. Oh. Idea for a video.
Is it abandoned?
No.
I've got an idea for a video, right? We'll meet up, all of us. We'll go to these scrapyards, and then we'll film it on whatever channel, but I'm going to put it on Wheel Nuts. So what we'll do is we'll walk around. We're basically hunting for parts to build a red top. And we'll film the cars that are in scrapyards and what you would need to do it. And then we'll go and bloody build it. Go and put it in. It's going to take a couple of hours.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to do with my video of my car.
Will it be like Mad Max style? It's
What,
like it's
Black?
pissing me off. Oh,
We was waiting for you to carry on. You said, "Will it be like Mad Max?"
would we be able to? Would we be able to film it? Yeah, Mad Max. Yeah. Would it be like
I can't
Mad
hear
Max style? We could do a video, Mad Max style. We'd all have to wear like big massive eye things and stuff, and skulls and stuff popping out of his head when we do a video on that. You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
doing that for a course.
And then we could just do it like, you know what I mean? This is what we're gonna do now, and then it'd be like that scrap heap challenge. We could do that. We could build something and fire paintballs at each other and stuff.
That'd be cool as fuck.
I'm not doing that for a course.
I used to love that scrap each challenge. Yeah, mint.
Yeah, it was good. That was.
Stop doing it for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped doing it because all the ECUs and chip keys came in, didn't they? And they couldn't really take engines out and from one to the other like they used to. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do, is do like a video of building the car up from day one onwards. You know what I mean?
Might as well.
2005. So have you not had a car since 2005 that works?
No, I've had cars that work. Just 1 second. Yeah,
Wow.
I've had cars that work. Yeah, but I've just kept this Nova. I've always wanted to keep my Nova. And I've people say, I say to people's car, people say to me, why have you kept that
You got a
piece of shit?
Fiesta, haven't you?
I say to them, what's your dream car? They say a Ferrari or say this and say that. I say to them, have you got it? They say no. I say back to them, well, that's my dream car and I've got it.
Good.
That's not what I mean. That's me. That's what I want. That's my
I've got
dream
my
car.
dream car too.
I'm quite envious of you because I wish I'd kept mine when I had them because I want another one now and you can't find decent ones.
No.
So, well done. Well done for keeping it.
Even if I won the lottery and could buy any car out of the world,
Unless you want to pay something like 20 grand for someone that's already done.
Yeah.
Even if I won the lottery, I'd probably buy an Escort Cosworth. That's what I'd buy. It's an everyday car. And bump it and
not
stuff.
an Escort
bang it into walls
Cosworth.
and that. I would. It'd be an everyday car for me. It'd be class.
I'd buy an Escort with an Escort Cosworth engine and use
I'd
it
already
as
have one of
a
them.
car.
I'd have one of them in my showroom if I won the lottery. But my everyday car would be an Escort Cosworth.
I'd have a Mark 1 as an everyday car.
Drive. I'd drive that and then someone would come out, oh, I can't Escort Cosworth. And he's me coming out, oh, sorry, I banged into it with a brick. I'm very sorry. I wouldn't really give a shit about it. It'd be hilarious to see someone cry over a 90 grand car getting dented and stuff. You just would, wouldn't you? Just for laugh. I wouldn't really. I'd be dead worried.
no, but that's the first car I'd get done if it won the lottery. Guaranteed.
Escort.
Out of me. What do you call it? Also, I took my ex to the hospital in that to deliver one of my children.
Mm-hmm.
No, a bird.
I've got that picture.
Nice.
That's a nice ass.
That's one of my pictures, that.
Don't know if you heard that. I took me
Well, your
ex.
car.
I took my ex to the hospital when she's pregnant with one of my kids in that car as well. So it's like got sentimental value in a way as well.
Like me with the Subaru.
Was that your car, that Flex? Urban Legend?
No, I took that picture. It's my picture. I've got a Subaru. I don't really have
My
it in that picture.
ex-cousin-in-law used to have a Mark 1 Escort, and it had been completely rebuilt. Yeah, it had been sat in a garage and everything, and never ever it's done 15 miles from new, but it has been completely rebuilt, and the whole car has been powder coated. Every nut and bolt is brand new in it and everything. And he's sold it now, and this Asian guy who lives in Scotland has bought it, and he just leaves it in a heated garage. He doesn't even use it.
An Asian guy living in Scotland.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. and it's in one of them bubbles.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
a
yeah.
few of them bubbles.
Yeah, the
Portland.
bubbles are cool.
I know a lad who's got a Series 1 RS
Yeah, bubble.
Turbo in a bubble.
A mate of mine's got an original
I had
Corsa
Spirit
GSI
original.
Silk Violet in a bubble. It's absolutely immaculate. In fact, I'm going to find a picture. Gorgeous. And he's got a series.
The same guy who I'm talking about, he's got he bought an RS 200, and he paid
nice.
£75,000 for this car. Yeah, and his mate was driving it, and we used to go to a meet up at B&Q in Leeds every first Saturday of every month, and they were what they call it. It was showing it, taking people out in this car, flying down the road and stuff, and he blew the engine. So he ended up getting Cosworth, the original guys who built the engine, to build the engine back up for him and remap it to a modern car. And he sold it for £125,000.
Oh.
There's only something like 106 left or something.
Well, we've
Oh,
been
yeah.
offered being
That's cool,
taken
isn't it?
out in an RS 200 flex, haven't we? That Nick
Yeah.
lad wants us
Yeah.
to go over there, doesn't he? His dad's got a load of old school Fords and that.
Yeah, he's got his own transport company. He's bought himself a car transporter thing and a warehouse, and he's got all his cars on his transporter in this warehouse, so he can just go to shows. Parks them up in.
Okay.
Parks it up in. I drove. He's got a Lotus Cortina, Mark II Lotus Cortina, and I drove
nice.
it all the way down to Santa Pod. Yeah, and it's got the big twin choke Webers on it. And I was doing 156 mile an hour in this car that was older than me. We were flying down this motorway. You know what I mean? Because he's got 2 Cosworths. He's got two Mark II, a Mark II and a Mark 1 Escort, and he's got a Mark 1 Transit van. And
man.
we were all going down this road, and they were all proper flat, apart from Transit van that only did 50 mile an hour. And I was flying down this thing, and when the fuel, it stuck top fuel out. It needed a faster pump putting in or something. But we were honestly that were an amazing time with that flying down in a car that were older than me. You know what I mean? Like, come on, let's go, giving it some pasty. Santa Pod, what an amazing day that was. And then I had to drive it back. I was like, come on, let's go. And all he used to do was, he used to just say, right, who's available this weekend? Oh, I am. All right, you're driving this, you're driving that. You know what I mean? He's like loaded. And I got the Lotus Cortina, which were awesome. Yeah. What time is it? 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have to shoot off, guys. Anyway, because I'm up at I'm up at 6 o'clock, but I need to have a sleep. I've been up since 3 this morning. So unfortunately, guys, you know what I mean? It's like we're having such a banging conversation. I might do another one. You know what I mean? We'll do it again, and hopefully I'll park in a better place where I can get a better signal on me minute dongle.
Yeah, that might help.
Come back on in 15 minutes.
Yeah. After your kid.
What do you want me to do? Drive forward 2 foot and see if it gets a better signal. Yeah. So I just want to say, good night, guys, and thanks everybody for coming in. And I will do it again now. People actually give a shit. And thank you everybody in the panel that have been on, the people in the chat, and we'll see you all later, guys.
Nice one for having us, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks for having us on. Yeah.
All right. Take care, guys.
Right.
Take care, guys.
Come on, carry on.